Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have... Hey, yo, man, we got your favorite artists on deck once again, man. You see what I'm saying? Who else we got over here, man? Got some Houston goons robbing Soulja Boy, that's right. What else, man? My bad, yo. A Fat Trail being released from prison. Mia Khalifa, and we got Young Thug suing somebody, man. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Yo, if this your first time to the channel, thank you for the view, man. That's first and foremost, man. Thank you for the view. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're feeling the content, man. Hit the notification bell so you can be on deck when we drop the insanity. You see what I'm saying? Even though sometimes that bad boy don't seem to work. All right, yo, check this out, man. Real talk. Look, last year in November, right? Young Thug was in an Atlanta luxury apartment called The Trace. The man had a Louis V bag with over $1 million worth of jewelry, cash, and music yet to be released next to his black Lambo in the parking lot. Now, someone found the bag, and instead of taking it, wait a minute, hold up, over $1 million? These people don't have bank accounts, man. I thought they were artists. Put the cash in a bank account, fam. Anyway, look. I guess if you're constantly on the move, you got to have your jewelry on deck. You know what I mean? So you could always put it on. Anyway, some honest soul, right, found the bag and took it to the front desk of the hotel. We know it wasn't you, because if it was, the bag would have probably just had the music in it. Anyway, they brought it to the front desk. The concierge put a note on the bag saying, quote, "This bag can only be released to Young Thug," close quote, right? Can you imagine if you're not into rap and you see that note, what you think you're looking at? Anyway, the concierge, right? I hate saying that word, put a note on the bag, but a different employee ignored the note and gave it to someone unknown to Young Thug. It probably didn't help that November 2020 was heavy mass rocking season. Needless to say, Thugger never got the joint and is now suing the hotel for negligence and not properly training its employees because they should have been trained for moments like this. I mean, look, what's so complicated about don't give the bag to anybody but Young Thug? Anyway, he stated the bag contained $40,000, right? A diamond encrusted watch worth 57 racks, a diamond chain worth 37K, and over 200 unreleased songs on a hard drive worth over $1 million. Your boy wants all that plus damages. Incredible, man. Anyway, look, you ever heard the name Mia Khalifa? You like, are you nuts? Have I? Look, your lady's right there, bruh. So your answer is no. Listen, how long do you think she worked in her profession? You thinking, well, I mean, I've known her for years. You animal. Were you aware that she only worked in her profession for 3 months? Like, she only worked in film for 3 months. Yes, 3 months. 3 months, 12 scenes, $12,000 for her total. Ain't that cuffed up, man? You like, nah, I'm gonna tell you what was cuffed up. Please, okay? Let's not be crass. Meanwhile, her films have generated millions of dollars for other people, particularly the hub. But $1,000 per scene? I don't even drink. I could burn through a G in a weekend, probably on a Saturday, man. You follow what I'm saying, man? Shorty was exploited as most women are in that particular film industry, right? Like they tend to be. She stated, quote, "I was looking to other people to put value on myself." Yeah, mistake number one. I was looking for validation in every crevice that I could without actually doing internal work. Close quote. I find it interesting that she's using words like crevice and internal. You see what I'm saying, man? You're like, celeb. Why you gotta be this way? I can't help it, bro. I'm trying my best. She continued on in her interview and said, "I was naive, vulnerable, and malleable." You know what malleable means? That means like you could bend it and you can fold it in any position. She said, "I was very easily talked into things, especially if it was by a man." Close quote. Fellas, ladies, talk to your daughters, because cats out here are complete savages. Listen to what she's saying here, man. She's saying that she didn't have value on herself. You got to have value on yourself and teach people to value themselves. You follow what I'm saying, man? Everybody has value. You have value regardless of how people try to make you feel. If anything, people are trying to make you feel like you have less value because they see the kind of value you have, man. You know what I mean? Just being a human right off top makes you valuable, man. You made in the image of the Most High, who has the most value. But I digress. Look, man, talk to your daughters, right? Cats are savages out here. Now, the model wore a hijab, right? Which I think a hijab is like a head wrap of sorts that I think in Islam they saying that Mary used to rock it or something like that. I forgot what it was, right? But it's like a head wrap, okay? It's supposed to be like a symbol of respect or something like that. I probably should have looked this up. Yeah, if you know what a hijab is, man, please post that joint in the comments. How about that? Can I get some help here? Y'all see me sitting here struggling. Anyway, she wore a hijab, right? And it prompted outrage and even death threats from ISIS. That's right, Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. Okay? She had beef with ISIS. I want you to think about this for a second. ISIS had beef with America, Canada, Nigeria, Russia, the UK, Syria, Turkey, the UAE, dozens more. Yeah, I said dozens with an S. That's over 24. ISIS had beef with all of them and Mia Khalifa. Right? Now, according to Khalifa, she's Lebanese. According to Khalifa, you're like, why you know all this? Because I got to try to look some of this stuff up. You're like, what you look up exactly? Come on, please. All right, don't do this, okay? According to Khalifa, this period of her life where she was rocking the hijab was a lapse in judgment. So I think what she said was, of all the scenes she did, the particular scene with the hijab was the lapse in judgment. I tend to disagree, but whatever. Who cares what I think, right? But that is essentially what caused her to walk away from the adult film industry. She said, what I can take away from this is protecting other women and being a cautionary tale. I was overweight and I didn't really have many friends. I didn't look like everyone else who was around me, and that led me into a relationship that I should not have entered. In other words, she entered into a relationship with a person that was a curse for her and took advantage of her naivety, if you will, okay? It was her boyfriend that talked her into doing this whole thing. She said, and those were the steps that led me to that particular industry, close quote, the adult industry. Look, I want you to focus. I want to highlight the fact that there are steps that lead you to some of the worst decisions of your life. So you have to be very mindful of the steps that you are taking in life, because it takes a step. One step it takes, right? That leads you in the most catastrophic situation. You're like, why are you still going on about this? Because I can. Listen, ladies, only trust people that have your best interests, not the people that try to exploit you. Those that have your best interests have nothing to gain from you. Their aim is not to benefit from you. Okay? You cannot give them anything. They are merely looking out for you. Okay? They're not looking to get, you know what I'm saying, buns or money or something like that. All right? They're looking out for your best interest. You better be mindful of that, man. Real talk. Let me do my shout outs real quick. Where we at? You know, we try to do a couple of things here on this channel, man. You see what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man, shout out to WMG. My man says Celebs source is consistent, and it happens to sometimes be relatively funny. Hey, look, we out here just trying to get a news, man. If you happen to crack a smile, then you in luck. You follow what I'm saying, man? TNT Minds said, I don't agree with the painting on the bus, but I do agree with Meek Mill saying, where was that energy for that cop that killed George? You got people out here saying that guy was a hero, which is some disgusting BS, but I don't see him attacking them folks. That was a black woman's son. Keep that same energy or shut the cuff up like you always do. I feel what he said right there, man. Shout out to Royal Rocket. My man said, what should have been on the bus billboard was a black woman with a crown, because we are queens, period. How about that? Right? Yo, Shout out to Royal Rocket right there. I had another shout out, but I'm going to stop right there. All right, look, shout out to 868 Freeman too. You know what I'm saying? Holding down Trinidad and Tobago. But, okay, Royal Rocket, I feel you on that. I'm feeling you on that. Can we see more billboards and buses with black women with crowns on their head, man? You know what I mean? Some of y'all are like, yo, man, but why are we always focusing on the one race? Because that one race was denigrated for so many years, man. We grew up with, we always, when we highlight our women, we always have to include the word black in the front of it, because when you think of woman, you always think of white. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, look, man, we were denigrated, fam. So we need as much encouragement as we can get, man. You see what I'm saying? They be locking up our people. Anyway, look, a DC artist, Fat Trell, has started off his weekend with a bang, seeing that he was released from prison. Oh, you like, oh, Fat Trell? Tell me more, right? Why do I feel like you trolling me? Never mind. Look, the artist Fat Trell was arrested in charges of possession of a firearm and ammunition. Ain't that weird, man? And ammunition. It's like they get petty just with the charges alone. You probably never thought that if you chose the profession of an artist, right, you would have to carry a firearm because people are actively seeking to murder you. Leonardo da Vinci did not have these kinds of problems. Wait, did he? Maybe he might have. Maybe when he was making art, cats was like, nah, man. As soon as I see him, it's on sight. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, Fat Trell has something to say upon release. Yo, take a listen real quick.
What's up, man?
Say something, man.
Mob shit, man. They just freeze a motherfucking real. You know what the fuck it is. The king of Northeast is back, nigga. And you know what the fuck is up with me, nigga. You know what the
This lady pulling him like, yo, get your ass in the car, all right? And pull your damn mask up. You do know we're experiencing shortages, right? And the pandemic. We're still in a pandemic, as far as I understand. Speaking of shortages, look, I probably wouldn't be worth my salt as a news outlet if I ain't put you onto this, all right? But check this out, real talk. This next piece of information, don't go running your mouth about this, all right? I'm serious about this, man, all right? Don't. Listen, you know we're about to experience some major shortages, right? I'm talking like your everyday items. You see what I'm saying? So you, not the people that don't listen to Celeb Source, I'm talking to you, the listener. You and your family need to quietly start stocking up, quietly, okay? Don't go running your mouth to everybody you see, because then you racing against them and they family, all right? And who's to say they going to do the right thing if they stock up, okay? At least you know you might. Listen, grocery stores across the country are seeing major shortages of food items like meat, packaged snacks, dairy products, and coffee. Coffee. Yo, if they run out of coffee, fam, it's on site with everybody I see. I'm just telling y'all right now, at the gate, okay? If they run out of coffee, it's going to be some problems. Look, listen. The CEO of Walmart has stated, quote, I never seen anything like this, and I don't really think anybody living in this country has. This is really unprecedented. Get to it, sir. Now, look, listen, true enough, he is the CEO, right? And he could be trying to cause a panic. But I've been hearing about this for a while now, and not just from him. It comes with the Great Resignation. You like the Great Resignation? Yes, the Great Resignation, man. Nobody want to work. It ain't just you. You see what I'm saying? You thought it was just you or your peoples. Everybody want to quit. A lot of people were making money at the crib during the pandemic, and when they had to go back to work, cats was talking all those, where the TPS reports, and how come, where the hell, why is this IEP late? You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, hell no, I want to quit. Listen, the CEO stated the supply chain is a mess from the rooter to the tutor, right? They're backed up in the ports in Asia. They're backed up on the water. They're backed up in the ports in the U.S. Your girl's backed up. There's a shortage of truck drivers. There's a shortage of labor in our distribution system. And did you catch that? You like, look, he ain't say that. But he did say there's a shortage of people to put all the items on the shelf. Translation, close your mouth, stack up for the fam, all right? Your behind was put on notice. And finally, were you aware of the fact that, were you aware of the fact that some dudes in Houston claim to have stolen Soulja Boy's plaque? You like, he had a plaque? Don't do that, okay? You like Sway talking to Kanye, like, I'm asking a question. He had to have a plaque, all right? It was stolen, wasn't it? Anyway, some Houston cats stole his plaque, and what's worse, they put it on social media and told him if he won it, he's got to come to them to get it back. You see this? See, this is why we as a people, look, this is what we're working with. Soulja now has to go to them to get his plaque back. So apparently, it's more or less a hostage situation. Take a listen to the demands of these rap plaque terrorists. Take a listen.
Power it is in this world, they can never come convince me to get shit back.
Hop up out
You
the
feel me?
bed, go
My
boy.
mama kids.
Soulja,
You feel me? My hood condone it. Villain be the race.
come back, come to jailhouse, get it back.
55th jail.
Come to jailhouse, get it back.
Tight on the tag.
Crazy, right? Imagine if Soulja Boy showed up, right, and mad police cars were with him. Wouldn't that be funny, man? Then the dudes would be like, you're soft, from the back of a police car while it's pulling off. Why these cats ain't taking Harvey Weinstein's plaques? Anyway, now Soulja Boy has decided to provide a response to the situation, and he stated, quote, "You can find them at your local studio. Step harder." Close quote. Ain't that an unusual response, man? It's kind of like you expect him to say a bit more. I mean, honestly, it's wiser to say less. I just feel like it's almost out of character with him. Look, maybe that's the blind side, and dudes with the black Air Force energy are getting suited up. You like black Air Force? The hell's you talking about? Look, you know when you see somebody walking down the avenue with no shirt on, does he care about anything? You see what I'm saying? And finally, your favorite artist, that's right, Tekashi 6ix9ine, has been hacked. You like, he ain't my favorite. Look, isn't he though? Isn't he? Look, his Spotify page was hacked. They done changed his profile pic to Trippy Red, right? I'm dead off of that alone. Then he has another image where he morphs from a man into a rat. There were also various images of penises all over the Spotify page. You like, let me see. Why the hell you want to see that? And then you have his bio, which reads, quote, "I grew up always wanting to be like Trippy Red and Lil Durk. I let them hit my girl and my mom. My mom coochie stank. I came from the sewer." Why they coming for his moms? "I came from the sewer. Whack 100, my boyfriend, and he secretly crip." Close quote. Now, of course, the internet had jokes, right? We had Sincerely Lil posting a pic of Young Thug and Durk with the caption, "Every ninja looking at 6ix9ine Spotify page right now." And K Villainy posting a pic with the caption, "How 6ix9ine looking at his Spotify page right now?" You see what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man, the internet remains undefeated. Hey, yo, let us know what you think in the comments below. Did you go to the Spotify? Was it you? Did you hack 6ix9ine Spotify page? Don't tell anybody about the shortage, all right? You see what I'm saying? And I'm not even bringing her up. Young Thug, what's your thoughts on that? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. And yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.